Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing awesome, and welcome back. So, what you're seeing here today is me wrapping up one of my projects. Spent about 8 hours with many breaks in between that, working on my short story, going through final revisions and edits for it, and this is me sending it off. So, wrote it out. I basically finished the edits, finished any kind of punctuations, repeated words, went through with a pretty fine tooth comb throughout the day, and the story is now being sent off. I sent it off to one lit mag today. I've talked before a lot in here. I've preached a lot about the idea that deadlines are what we need. That we need to submit more frequently than we probably do. That we spend a lot of time kind of going at a leisurely pace, and that we're always in the cycle of never submitting and never getting stuff out there because there's stuff to tinker with. With this story here, I think sometime last night I decided I wanted to get that story done, and so I had the whole day off and decided to crank this thing out. Super important, super necessary to get this stuff out there and to move on. That's one of the big lessons I've talked about on here. It's one of the big things that I've learned this year is the idea of just not to be chasing so much of the perfectionism, to get these stories done, finished, and just sent off. And there's no saying that I'm not, much like some of my other stories here, not going to, in 6 months from now, take a look at it again and maybe do a little bit of tinkering with it. We can always rework later on, but this is good enough to be sent off, and that's really important to understand here. It's good enough sent off, and we want to move forward. So, done, wrapped up, and now I'm going to be moving on to the next one tomorrow. I thank you so much for watching this and following along. Again, I have to keep kind of preaching the idea of submit, finish, get these things out there, and then just keep moving on.